Welcome back to Craig's cabin. We're just going to head off into some woods near where we are in Hastings on the tile kiln estate, and I'm going to take you with me while I forage some goodies for one of our volunteer sessions. So let's jump into the video. So here we are, up at the tile kiln helipad, which was going to be the site for Hastings United football stadium, but it's no longer. And one of the things we want to look for today is some pine cones, but some slightly bigger ones, because we're going to use them in a craft session to make some lanterns. So yeah, these might do. They're slightly bigger. Now what we're going to do is cut into a stick, slide them in when they're coated with Vaseline and a bit of string, and make them into old-fashioned torches. I'll keep these ones for now. I think they're still a bit small, but they might be big enough. Up through the car park there is where Wizard Steve was situated for a while, and he's now moved on. He's travelling. If you see this, Steve, I hope you have lovely travels, and I wish you a safe journey. If you haven't already, check out Wizard Steve's blog. I'll put the link in the description for you. Let's have a little wander this way. We'll come back through the woodland. But yeah, Steve's such an interesting guy. So many stories that he's got from his journeys on his travels. So I really think you should check it out, his blog. Oh look, we got a small little oak tree. Oh, it's got oak galls on it already. It's where the bugs have infected the tree. But these make brilliant firelighters. This one's not quite hardened up yet, so it's still forming. But they're great firelighters. There's actually a pest to the tree. Let's see if we can find any acorns still on, or if the wind's knocked them all off. No, I think the wind's taken them. There's another oak tree here anyway. For those of you who don't know about acorns, you can use them to make dye or ink. The oak galls, you can mix them with iron and make it into ink. And if you boil up the acorns, you can make dye for clothes by using the chemical, the tannins. You have to boil it up until all the brown comes out the acorns. And you can also make it into a coffee, which I've yet to try because it's a long process, and at the moment I'm finding myself with hardly any time on my hands, which I suppose is a good thing. Keeps me busy. But yeah, it keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble. But one day I will get to try acorn coffee. I will make some. And apparently the process, you keep boiling and boiling the acorns and changing the water and boiling them up again and changing the water and boiling them up. Long drawn out process to remove all the tannins out the acorns. Then you have to dry them, roast them and ground them up to make your coffee. So it is a long drawn out process. But one time I will do it. I'll make the coffee I might even jar it up as well and take it with us for our volunteer sessions and get them having natural coffee. Maybe. We'll see. But I will never let them taste anything or try anything until I've tried it first. Just as a safety thing, and so I can explain to them what I taste and what other people may taste may be different to what I taste. So we will be journeying off into that bit of woodland in a bit, but I'm going to walk along this little path here. Now we're like when we went into the Marlene Valley, into a little bit of it there, we are right next to one of the most dangerous roads in Hastings, Queensway, which joins on to the Coombe Valley Way, which are both roads where people think they can drive like lunatics. But considering when not that far away from it, it's pretty peaceful here. Right, there's a person coming. I have to pause the video just for a second and come back. There we go, we're back. Just go up these steps here. Yeah, that's a plum tree just there. Cherry plums they are. Looks like somebody's had a fire. Pine tree. It's got a few cones. Not massively large ones, but it's got a few. Keep walking. There's more pine tree just here. See what sort of. Oh, hawthorns. A bit soft, but still good. Now this is the tree I want. Ah, there we go. Some bigger pine cones, so I'm going to take them to dry out. Gotta be careful what I'm picking up so I don't pick up no poo instead of a pine cone. Gonna need about a dozen of these pine cones. So we're only gonna make little ones. There we go. Sorry if the camera's a bit all over the place. I'm trying to hold the camera and hold the bag and oh, there we go, we've got some pine cones. And the cases for the next thing I need. But this is where all the squirrels have eaten them all. There we go, that's what I wanted. Conkers, or horse chestnuts, because they contain the soap chemical. So I want quite a few of these, because we're going to make them into the detergent as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera down. There we go. Set the camera down while I go pick some conkers. Sorry, I just left you there, but we found a load. We're going to keep looking while we're walking. Pick up these pine cones too. So the proper autumny colours in there, with pine cones and the horse chestnuts. Now this prickly thing, let's take the leaf off, hold on, is a sweet chestnut, and it contains these little buggers. Now they're best roasted. This one you won't get much out of. It's not a best example, but if you roast them you can actually squeeze the goodness out and eat it like a paste. And I've just found a lot better pine cones as well. There we go, we've got some more pine cones to make our little torches. I just need to cut some sticks the right length and get the Vaseline and the cotton. It's going to be a lot of fun making stuff. Right, so we've got enough pine cones now, I think, for everybody. Just need some more chestnuts. I tell you what, like I keep saying in videos, I love being outside, even with this slightly colder weather than we've been having. Well, actually quite a bit colder than we've been having weather. Oh look, there we go, we found some more. I love being outside. There we go, case has all died off now, so all the bites are gone, but it's a nice conker, or horse chestnut. Now you guys in America, I think, have something similar. It's actually an Indian horse chestnut, or buckseye. It's the closest thing I can think of to a horse chestnut that I found out that you guys have over there. So we're going to cut through this little alleyway here, see if we can find any on the back end. And this should lead us back into the woods and back to the start where we were. There's none still on the tree, are there? No. Wow. Now I don't know what these are, what I've just found, but I'm starting to learn, because I thought it was part of my foraging knowledge that I didn't have. So I'm going to just hop over this broken fence. Look at these beauties. Now this one, I think that might be an earth ball, that one. But these ones, I don't know. I'm going to leave them in the ground, obviously I'm not going to pick them. So as for everything you forage, if you don't know what it is, do not pick it. Different ones, aren't they? Are they? No, they're the same. Frilly gills, thick stem. And it's starting to turn inwards, but these have been eaten. Something's had a good old chomp on it. So we'll leave them for the animals. But if any of you guys, mushroom aficionados, know what these are, please leave a comment below, because I'd love to learn. I do have books, but there's only so far books can take you and apps can take you. I need to come up here with litter picker. It's really mushroomy smell as well now. So, oh, there's loads of them come through here. People just chuck their beer cans. Loads of mushrooms. I've learned a few new mushrooms. Instead of having just the one or two mushrooms that I can identify, there's a few now. Like I said in the come with us to, where was it I went to? Roundel Wood. I think there's about 5 I can confidently identify now, as opposed to when I started my journey there was none. There's the King Alfred cake, which is the one we use for firelighting. There's the chicken of the woods mushroom, which was absolutely delicious and actually tasted like chicken. There's the amethyst deceiver, which I've yet to try. I'm not quite brave enough to try these ones yet. But I'm sure if I learn enough, then I'll be brave enough to try it. There's the fly, I can't remember the name of it, but I can recognise it. It's actually a psychotropic poisonous mushroom, but if you prepare it right, you can actually eat it as a magic mushroom. So it's one of them ones you're told to stay away from, but those that know will safely eat it. So what was that? That's King Alfred cake, chicken of the woods, amethyst deceiver, the fly, and I can't remember the bloody name of it now right this second. So it's 4. What was the other one? There was another one and I can't remember what it is. Oh, turkey tails, which is another one that I have to get a dehydrator and make some tea. That's another one that if you're sensitive to spores and stuff, it can make you quite ill. But it is a horse chestnut. A lot of horse chestnut, sweet chestnut. I'll just peel it. There we go. We've got that in there. We're going to peel that with a knife quickly, and then we'll switch cameras and we'll come back. Yeah, I'll just switch to phone view, and there's the sweet chestnut. Oh yeah. Oh, so sweet. Love sweet chestnuts. They're best roasted, like Bing Crosby sung. Chestnuts roasting on that open thing. Just so you can see, I have been chewing it up. I'm not just pretending. Now, I love sweet chestnuts. Definitely better roasted, but nice little snack. Pick up the little bag full of goodies. Now we've got some horse chestnuts ready for soap washing up liquid making. And some pine cones and some sticks. Yeah, some pine cones to make little lanterns. And I've still got to go harvest some willow from a nearby overgrown willow tree. And I've asked permission and they said good, because we wanted it cut. Well, the word they used was, it needs a haircut. So I shall go give it a haircut once I've got a bit of time, but it's got to be between now and Friday because it needs to be prepared properly. An interesting fact, if you didn't know, those of you that are new to foraging, new to the channel, new to this whole new experience that I'm experiencing of getting back to nature, willow is a brilliant painkiller. It contains the same compound they use for aspirin. Now, I can attest to the painkiller properties of willow because I have been let down by the dental service in my local area. Got my fingers right, that's it. I've been waiting 3 months to have a tooth extracted that is smashed to pieces in my mouth, and it's gotten so bad that it's now affecting my hearing in my ear. So last Friday, when it was really painful, we was leading a session in Alexandra Park with another group, Arts on Prescription. I will put their link in the description as well so you can have a look, see what they're all about. And there was a willow tree and I completely forgot about it. One of the people on the session said, have you got anything for toothache? And I thought, oh yeah, willow. So I went and cut me and him off a little bit of willow, and we were chewing it and chewing it and chewing it while we were walking around, and my toothache disappeared because of the, I think it's salicylic acid. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't mind being corrected as long as it's done in the right way. Yeah, I think it's salicylic acid, but I'm not 100%. It's the same, one of the same compounds they use in paracetamol or aspirin. But yeah, we're chewing on it, and both of us turn around to each other and say, it does work then. and that was the first actual time I actually used, well, except for making the painkiller tea, that I chewed on some willow just to stop my toothache, and it worked. And I'm talking to you guys, and I haven't actually been looking for any more conkers or horse chestnuts, which I should be doing, really. I also should be hurrying up and getting to the volunteer session. But if I'm a little late, it doesn't matter really, because I have an amazing team running these gardening sessions, and I can't thank the ladies enough. They are absolute machines, and they are the most lovely, caring ladies I've ever met. It's Lorraine and Margaret, and I'm quite privileged to know them and to have them part of the team. Oh, what's that? I don't know. I think it's just leaves. Thought it might be another mushroom. So that being said, I think I'm going to end the video here, and this will be one of the only videos that I've actually edited properly, because I can't remember where the camera cut itself off. So I've hoped you enjoyed coming on my little scavenger walk, getting some crafty bits for the volunteer sessions. It's immensely rewarding just walking through a little bit of woodland or field, outdoor spaces that is not, nearly showed how common I was then. That ain't all built up. See, even though we've got the built up area, the industrial estate, the really seriously dangerous road, the housing estates, all around the general vicinity, within a mile or within 500 yards even, it's still really peaceful here. And I just want to flip the camera around to show you all that have dropped on the floor. Sweet chestnuts absolutely everywhere. So I'm thinking maybe the weekend I might bring the boys up with me, and we can go through the prickles and get some chestnuts, and we'll have roasted chestnuts. Oh, let's go under there. And I think the best way to roast the chestnuts is in tin foil on an outside, like a barbecue or a grill. And not horse chestnuts, sweet chestnuts. And there's the magpie again from the beginning of the video. Hearing him or her or up in the tree chatting away. Can't see it though. Where are you? Maggie? Where are you? I know you're there. You're up there somewhere. Where are you? I can hear you. Can't see you. No. It's there somewhere. Ah. I thought it was up the tree. It's not. The robin's up the tree. I know it's a robin because it's been following me. There we go. I don't know if you saw it. No, you probably wasn't, because I was pointing at the ground. Let's see if we can get close enough. Maggie! Where are you, Maggie? I saw you fly up the tree. Where are you? Some people would feel silly walking around talking to a bird in the woods, but I don't. Look at this, there's more sweet chestnuts. I'm going to open this up. There we go. Oh, they're only baby ones, we'll put them back. One nice big one. See if there's any about what we got in that one there. Now you've got to be careful with the prickles on these. No, they're all little ones. We'll get the boys to come up and we'll see if we can get some. So before I get distracted again, we're going to finish the video here, and I wish you all to stay safe, and I'll see you later. Take care.